Hey y'all, it is Miss Bobby, and I'm just feeling some type of way right now. So I decided to do a vlog. I am very unhappy with a lot of different areas in my life. Um, of course, previous videos will already let you know that I have an issue with my weight. I've struggled with it all my life. I've been smaller than where I am right now, and I've been bigger. But that's something that I can do about that, so I'm working on it. Um, Another area in my life that I'm very just not pleased with is I suffer from a hormonal disorder, polycystic ovarian syndrome, PCOS for short, and I have a lot of facial hair. Unfortunately, the lighting is really bad right now, so I can't really show you show you what my face looks like. But it's really bad. It's really bad. I've dealt with depression and self-esteem issues all my life, and it's really hard because people will tell you need to be able to look at yourself and see that you're beautiful and know your worth. And I have days where I'm just on top of this world. I am fearless and everything is in place and in order, and things that aren't, I don't stress it. But then I have days like today where I can't shake this feeling of just feeling less than, because I do everything. I cook, I clean, I work. Um, but something's not right. Something is missing, and I look in the mirror trying to find that powerful, strong woman that I know is in me, and then I have to look at reality. And reality is I'm tired of shaving. This mustache comes every day now. It was at one point where I only had to shave once a week, and then it was like every few days, and then I was okay with every other day, and now it's gotten to the point now where I have to shave every day. And under here is really bad. And to be a plus size woman, it draws more attention to the hair or the hair bumps or the discoloration in your skin because you've had to deal with this for so long. And I'm looking at myself today and I don't like what I see. I don't. And I'm not having a pity party, or maybe I am, but it's a struggle. And if anybody's ever heard of PCOS and you read up on it and you know anything about it, it is not pretty. We have to deal with our hair thinning out on our head. We have to deal with the facial hair and other hair growth in places that a woman should not have to deal with. You have to deal with the weight gain. It's really bad. The ups and downs with your hormones. And for me, one of the worst things is the inability to conceive. It's very hard to do a lot of stuff when you have to suffer from PCOS, and it's been hell for me since before I knew I had it, and learning, and then after being diagnosed and learning about it, I struggle with a lot of different stuff. For instance, I know that I'm not obese because I overeat. I've never been an overeater. I've never been someone who indulged in anything too much. Um, I am a candy fanatic at points in my life. I've only survived off of junk food, and I maintained a good healthy weight. But then all of a sudden things changed, and PCOS was in my life, and if I take a bite of anything, I gain 5 pounds. And I could do a workout that guarantees to lose 5 to 10 pounds in a month, and in 30 days I will lose a pound. That's PCOS. It keeps the weight on you. But I've learned how to be a beautiful plus size woman. I've learned how to carry myself and dress accordingly and do all of the things that, you're supposed to as a plus size woman, so people don't just see you as a big girl. But it doesn't change the fact that I still have to deal with shaving my face daily, my chest. My whole entire body is basically covered in hair. Some places more so than others, but it's not pretty. It's not, and if it, excuse my language, it fucks with me. It fucks with me. This is one of my days where I'm so disgusted with how I look, and it has nothing to do with my weight. I wish that there was something out there. People say, well, you should wax and try the creams, and there's different. It is, and I've tried a lot of them. They don't work. And I got excited about the whole laser hair removal thing, even though it's kind of expensive for me right now. I'm only a part-time janitor. But I got excited about that. I'm like, you mean to tell me I could pay to get them to laser this off and it won't come back? And then if you do your research and go into further studying about what they do, they let you know that anyone who suffers from hormonal disorders and one of the side effects is hair growth, that the laser surgery may not be a positive effect for you. You may not get the results that you're looking for. So, wow, talk about letdown. Nobody wants to pay $1,500 and up for a procedure that has less than a 50% chance of working. Nobody wants to do that, and it's crazy. I'm just sick and tired of being sick and tired of not being able to control this. I don't get discouraged about my weight because, like I say, it's not my fault. I'm not somebody who sits at the table and eat till they can't eat anymore. I don't go to buffet bars and I pig out. I don't go back for second plates. I don't. It's never been me. I'm not an overeater. My issue with my weight does not stem from, oh my God, she overeats and she has an issue and she needs to get to the core of her problem. That's not my problem. I've had an eating disorder and I maintained a healthy weight and lived a good life. And the only thing that happened was I decided I didn't want to have an eating disorder anymore. So I stopped torturing myself, starving myself, or overeating and binging, as some people call it, and then deciding to, release that. That wasn't for me. And it was a short period of my time in my life where that's all I knew. But I realized that, you can be able to enjoy life and all that it has to offer and not have to suffer from being obese or being too small, because I know that's an issue for a lot of people too, being low weight. But that's nor here nor there. I would love to have somebody's feedback on, do you yourself or someone you know suffer from PCOS, and how do they deal with the facial hair? A lot of the people that I've come across shave just as often as I do, and then they wear makeup. I'm such a tomboy. I have the slightest clue on makeup and how to apply it. I just recently started doing the lipstick thing, and it's fun for a little while. But yeah, I don't want to have to cover my face up in order for me to look in the mirror and say I'm beautiful again, or to not see the blemishes and the issues that come along with my skin problems because of PCOS. So feel free to let me know, is there anything that you guys could recommend to help me get through this process? Because today is one of those days, and I don't want to cry, but I can't help it. So yeah, it's just one of those days and I'm feeling some type of way. This is Miss Bobby. Welcome to the good, the bad, and the ugly in my world. Y'all have a great and blessed day.